Hello! Something smells really yummy in the clubhouse today. Have you figured out what it is? Yes, homemade brownies. They smell so good, and they remind me of one of my favorite verses in the Bible. Let's read it together. It's found in the book of Romans, chapter 8, and verse 28. And we know that God causes everything to work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to His purpose for them. Now, have you ever baked a batch of brownies? Maybe you remember the ingredients. These are some of the things that I use to make my brownies. First, I use flour. Now, if you've ever dipped your finger into the flour and licked it, then you know that it doesn't taste very good, does it? It's dry and turns pasty in your mouth. Well, I also use baking soda and salt. Now, both baking soda and salt taste really terrible on their own. Have you ever accidentally put too much salt on your food at the dinner table? It ruins everything, doesn't it? Well, my brownie recipe also has vanilla in it. Vanilla smells wonderful, but on its own, it's very strong tasting. I only need a little bit of vanilla in my brownies. Brownies also have sugar and chocolate chips in them. Chocolate chips are sweet and delicious, aren't they? Now, all of the ingredients go into a big bowl and they're mixed up together. And together, they create something wonderful and delicious. My brownies aren't too salty and they're not too sweet. The brownies are just deliciously wonderful. You can try my recipe too if you like. Look for it in the recipe section of the clubhouse. Now, how does all this remind me of our Bible verse? Well, our lives are full of many different things. Some things in life are sad and disappointing. They're kind of like the flour or the salt. Still, other things in life make us happy and feel good. God takes the good parts of our lives and the sad parts, and He mixes them all together. He uses the happy and the sad to create something wonderful out of our life. Like our verse in Romans tells us, all things work together for good. If you are having a sad time in your life right now, don't worry. God will use your sadness as an ingredient in your wonderful life. Trust God with the ingredients in your life and make it a wonderful new day. A new day with Jesus.